Hi beautiful souls, Delaney here with Healing Gifts. I am bringing you another love reading today. It's been a little bit since I've done one, and I have done a different spread tonight. This could be a twin flame reading, soulmates, whatever it is that you identify with. This is a collective reading, or a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave whatever doesn't. So I do have the past connective energy, present connective energy, future connective energy. I have how the feminine is feeling towards the masculine, how the masculine is feeling towards the feminine, changes the masculine is going through, and changes the feminine is going through. So we'll go ahead and start with the past connective energy. We have the Lovers, the Five of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Cups, and the Eight of Cups. So what I'm getting from this is it's pretty clear that this couple is in separation at this time. It looks like the way that things started out was very hot, very heavy, extremely connected in higher realms, empathically, intuitively, and somebody walked away from the connection. For the current connective energy, we have the Four of Wands. So energetically, this couple is in union. Most of you probably already know this, probably already feel this. We do have the King of Cups. So there is counterparts here. We already know this. So the emotions between these two are mature. What I'm getting from that is that both parties are well aware of what this connection is, and they're both aware of their feelings. However, there is fear in this connection. Nonetheless, the perception and the way that this connection is being viewed is changing at this time. What this is bringing about in the future connective energy is the Sun. This is a very enlightened, very high vibrational card. This energy is coming through communication and an offer of love. A lot of love. Usually I get this card, the Seven of Cups, and I think options. But for some reason, this time what I'm getting is that what's coming with this offer of love is lots of emotional abundance. Everything that both parties have been wanting out of this relationship is coming with this cup of love. Like it's more than just one cup being offered here. In the future, once again, this is coming through in a communication. So some of you may be hearing from your counterpart in the near future. So we'll go ahead and take a look at how the feminine is feeling towards the masculine. I can pick the cards up. So what we have is throat chakra, mental conflict, emotional withdrawal, hope, truth, and the crown chakra. So what I'm getting from this is that the feminine is waiting for communication, is hoping for communication, and may also be having communication telepathically in dreams, so forth. There's a lot of mental conflict with the feminine on how she's feeling towards her masculine at this time. And it's probably just because she's wanting this communication, she's getting it in different ways, but it's not in the physical, so it's kind of confusing her. Is this real? Is this just my mind making this up? Is my mind playing tricks on me? Is my mind playing tricks on me? This is causing her to emotionally withdraw. Sorry, I almost said mental. It's causing some feminines to emotionally withdraw at this time. However, nonetheless, that hope is still there. It's kind of like a pull back and forth. Like, okay, am I just making this up? Is this my mind playing tricks on me? And then there's like this pull over here. No, I already know what's going on. My mind's playing tricks on me. The feminine is well aware of what this connection is, truth. She's very in her power, but still we have that pull, like, you know, teeter-totter, like, oh, maybe just kind of back and forth, like extremely sure and then not so sure. But then like, no, I know what's going on here. My mind's playing tricks on me by telling me that I'm unsure, if that makes sense. She's feeling very connected, once again, to this masculine in 5D, you know, in the 5D. Once again, the telepathic communication. She's also very connected to spirit at this time. I'm getting that with the truth card. So we'll go ahead and see how the masculine is feeling towards the feminine. We have triumph, heart chakra, new beginnings, prosperity, accelerated motion, and choose wisely. So what I'm getting from this is, let's see if I can. Sorry, I'm going to just try to move my camera a little bit. Okay, anyways. So we've got triumph, heart chakra, new beginnings, prosperity begins, accelerated motion, and choose wisely. Sorry, I'm sipping on hot cocoa. I feel like the masculine's feelings are really right there. I don't know if that makes sense, but just like, I know what I'm feeling. They're right here. They're all up in my business, and it's making me want to rush in. I feel like rushing in, and I'm feeling this in my heart space, and I'm really wanting new beginnings because whatever's happening in my life at this time isn't working for me. I'm ready to have what I want, the prosperity that I yearn for in my life. I want this to begin, and this is causing accelerated motion in the masculine's heart space. But at the same time, he has this like, oh, I really need to choose wisely. He's being patient. He's really thinking things over because he doesn't want to just jump into anything. Kind of like the Knight of Wands energy. He doesn't want to come in like that. He wants to come in like the Knight of Pentacles, more analyzed, more prepared, bringing, you know, more thoughtful than just like coming in with no thought behind it, and not 100% knowing for sure, just kind of like, you know, the Knight of Wands is just more like impulse instead of like really thinking it through. So that's really good, I think. So he's really, you know, he wants these new beginnings. His heart space is very active when it comes to his feminine, and he's accelerated forward, but he's being, at the same time, he's being thoughtful of it and mindful of it. And I think that that's really positive for the masculine. And no feminine wants this, you know. Some of you might think that you just want him to come in anyway, but do you really want him to come in just to walk out again? It'd probably be easier if he just didn't come in at all. Now, that's just me. I guess that's not how everybody might feel, but I think that we can all agree that we would prefer him to come in, you know, to stay in. That makes sense. So what sort of changes is going on with the feminine at this time? We have seeking and finding, getting rest, emotions, and new exercise programs. So what I'm getting is that the feminine is really seeking and finding truth for herself, truth in her life, once again connecting with spirit, seeking and finding spiritual truth, seeking and finding personal truth. This could go for like also seeking and finding a career path that works for you, seeking and finding your purpose and abundance in your life, which is beautiful. I think that that's a really beautiful message, and I'm really feeling that in my heart space, just seeking and finding their purpose. And I think that's beautiful, feminines. The feminine is also taking care of herself by resting. I feel many feminines have been doing a lot of healing work, and that can be extremely tiring. Just taking care of, you know, what you need to take care of in your daily life, financial things, the home, children if you have children, taking care of yourself, just everything can be exhausting sometimes. And also having this sort of connection, you know, going on in the background, it can be exhausting. So it's good that you are getting some rest. It's good to rest. It feels like the feminine's really working on changing, not changing, but working with her emotions, not letting them take her control of her, acknowledging them, feeling is healing, but also releasing them and not actually, losing herself in those emotions. But once again, acknowledging them. New exercise program. I feel like lots of feminines out there are finding a new way to take care of their health. Maybe some people are trying to lose weight, just getting more in shape, which is great. That goes with the self-rest and seeking and finding yourself as well. How is the masculine feeling, or what changes is going on in the masculine? We have realization and epiphanies, sobriety, decisions, and support. I feel like some of these masculines, I want to start off by saying, remember that these aspects will lie in both of you, the feminine and the masculine. So some of the masculine stuff may very well resonate with the feminines, as well as some of the feminine stuff may resonate with the masculines. Like I said, we both have both of these aspects within us. One of them usually just dominates, or just depending on what's going on, we fluctuate from being more feminine to being more masculine, yada, yada, yada. Anyways, so for the masculine, what's happening is he's realizing a lot. And we were kind of seeing that in his heart space with how, an example in his heart space with how he's feeling towards the feminine. Realization and epiphanies that it's okay to find support from other people in his life. And it looks like some masculines are seeking to find sobriety or to release addictions. Now, this can be even as simple as codependent situations. This can be drugs. This can be alcohol. It can be, in AA, they don't say I'm powerless under my addiction. It's addictions. It's Pearl. We are powerless under anything that we're addicted to. If it's sugar, TV, cocaine, sex, whatever it may be, we're powerless under it. Unless we work through it. It looks like the masculine's changing some decisions he had made in the past. He's changing his mind about that. These changes, I feel, are what are causing him to want to find this sobriety in his life. It's causing these realizations and epiphanies when it comes to self, is what I'm hearing. It's more like things and the decisions that he's made, and he's seeking and looking for support through spirit, support groups. This could be AA, different things like that. He is using support. He is looking at and turning to things outside of himself for support, which is really great. We want, those are, if we could fix all of our problems on our own, we probably would have fixed them all already, right? I wanted to go ahead. I think that's all I have to say for that. I did want to also pull some cards while on camera and maybe just see, like, if the masculine could say something to the feminine at this time, what would he say, and vice versa, the feminine to the masculine. Hot cocoa's good, guys. Most people are probably watching the Super Bowl right now, huh? That is today. Not this girlfriend. Okay, let's go ahead. If the masculine could say anything to the feminine at this time, Spirit, what would he say? Masculine, if you could say anything to your feminine at this time, what would you say? If that fear wasn't there, what would be said? What would be said? All right, if the feminine could say anything to her masculine at this time, what would she say? Oh, we got 3 cards, and I'm actually going to go ahead and take them. Okay. Okay, so what would the masculine say to the feminine at this time? I'm going to see if I can get one more of the Whispers of Love Oracle, just to kind of even this out a little bit. One more card, Spirit, masculine. What would you say to the feminine at this time? My camera stopped recording. I don't know. I had some pop-up. Anyways, okay. That was weird. I'm still trying to see if I can get one more card for what the masculine would say to his feminine at this time. Oh, look at that. There she blows. Okay, this is great. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. Okay, so for the masculine, we have love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this truth. We've got priorities, intent, love, and act as if your partner's here. So, love is all around you. There is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. Get your priorities straight. When you know what's important, saying no gets easier. Intent. Okay, this is what I'm hearing from the masculine right now, is to remind you, to remember that the only thing, no matter the separation, no matter the separation, no matter how things seem right now, to remember that the only thing that's real in this connection is love, and that he is always connected to you, that he needed to work on his priorities. So what I'm hearing is I needed to get my priorities straight. My intentions weren't as pure as I would hope them to be, but nonetheless, I love you. Please continue to act like I am here. Yes, so please continue to act as though I am with you. What I'm hearing from the feminine is ask for help, and then we got help again. So then we've got get to know each other, likes attract like, relaxation, and magnificence. So I feel like she's almost responding to this. Like, she's like, it's okay to step forward to me and ask for help. Kind of like the support card that came up in the changes that are happening. I am here to support you. I want to get to know each other again. I know that things, the intentions and the priorities weren't straight, and I understand that, but I also understand that you are always with me. Like attracts like. I'm feeling like this is a response to act as if your partner is here, if you long for love, be more loving is what it says. Like, she's like, I'm already acting like you're here because I know that's what's going to bring you in. I am focusing, I'm trying my best to focus on the love and to remember that we are always connected. I'm doing this by relaxing and remembering. So then we've got relaxation and magnificence. Oh, you can see it. Okay. I'm doing this by relaxing. And that was in her changes that she's going through right now. She's relaxing. She's taking care of herself. And then magnificence, and she's hugging herself. I'm doing this by relaxing and loving myself. I think that that's really beautiful. I'm getting a little emotional. I really like this reading. I think it... Well, that was a nice rush of emotions. Thank you, Spirit, for using me as a clear channel. I always know that when I get emotional that I'm really, that's a really good sign for the, for the channeling. I don't think I have anything else to add to this reading. I think I will end it here. Masculines and feminines, please keep up the good work. Remember that the only thing that's real here is love. Thank you all so much for watching this video and tuning into my channel. If you resonate with this, please leave any comments about your story or what it is, you know, that you feel connected to in this reading. Also, please like, share, and subscribe. I will be on again to do another reading. I love you all so much. I hope you have a beautiful Sunday. It's night here, so I was going to say night, but I realized that it's not that case all around the world. But I love you all. Namaste.